Yeah, okay. First paragraph, I am a radiologist, period. Next paragraph, I like to do this because, comma, delete that, due to the fact that I like things like electrons and positrons, positrons, period. Next paragraph, magnets, I like magnets. And humans, no, I don't like them. They're gross and they talk too much. Period. Next paragraph. What's going? Oh, sorry. Oh, we're just talking. It's the third time today that I've spoken. I like radiology. It's a fit for me. I get to hang out in a dark place because, you know, ooh, look at these eyes. They don't like the light. And also I was in GATE, the Gifted and Talented Education, because, you know, boop, 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 lots of brain power, boop, 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 very few friends, boop, boop. Except for Bob. Bob is the ultrasound tech. He and I are tight. We are homies. Bob is always, what do the kids say, slipping into my DMs or some such. Is that the right Bob? Anyways, Bob has lots of tattoos, so the patients sometimes get a little bit whoop, 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 like, you know, Bob, are you gonna probe my gallbladder with an arm sleeve that says I love Satan? Because I'm just wondering if there's another, maybe slightly less Satan-loving tech, but he can rule out appendicitis with an ultrasound. Like, it's not even equivocal. It's just, no, it's cool. And the worst thing, though, sometimes he'll just tell the patient, yeah, your appendix is fine. And then I read it, and I'm like, yeah, your appendix is fine. And the patient's like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I talked to Bob, and I'm like, you're not supposed to talk to Bob about that. That's why I got paid the big money. Bob can't bill for that diagnosis. Anyways, is it bright in here, or is it just me? It's too bright. I couldn't live without my techs. I'm not gonna lie to you. These guys are on the front lines, fingers in the orifices, positioning people in positions that God did not intend us to be into. And speaking of which, if you other doctors are watching, okay, people that my dad calls real doctors, there are a couple pet peeves that us radiologists have, okay? All right. Number one, rule out pneumonia is not a way that I can get paid for reading that x-ray. It's not a proper diagnosis. Just like, ask a frigging question. Next, how about some damn clinical information? Like, let me know why you're ordering a total body CT scan. And if it's rule out gout, I might just have Bob, the ultrasound tech, who has nothing to do with CT, call you up and threaten your life, because that's insane, all right? You don't diagnose gout with a full body CT scan. That costs money. It exposes to our patients a little thing called radiation, which, you know, woo! You think vaccines are bad and cause autism? Try radiating your chesticles with like 10 billion rentgens for no reason. Don't ever ask me to say rentgen again. The ER is the worst. Come on, guys, what is this, a fishing expedition? Is this Gilligan's Island? Oh, sit right back and we'll order every single test we can because we're covering all our asses against that guy in 10. You know, the ER orders like 20 studies, and then you call them and you're like, so what are these studies for, compadre? And they're like, oh, we haven't seen the patient yet. I mean, hello? All those rentgens flying around for no clinical reason? I still get paid though, so it's all good. Keep them coming, boys. Yeah, my favorite though is the stat exams. It's like, rule out cancer, stat. Homie, that patient has been worried about cancer for the last whole entire life. Like, why do you need a stat rule out cancer? And first of all, you can't rule out cancer with a scan. Guys, like, why don't you just say, wondering, is there anything suggestive in the film that might suggest something of a malignant nature? Like, I would appreciate that instead of rule out cancer. What kind of cancer? Butt cancer? Eye cancer? Garbage in, garbage out. Help me, help you, help me, help you, help us get the billing done so the CEO gets off our back, okay? Here's the best thing. This primary care guy, okay, He calls up and he's like, yeah. I need some help figuring out how I'm supposed to treat this sarcoid. So could you help me with the sarcoid? And I'm like, bitch, I'm a radiologist. You're the doctor. You're supposed to figure out how to treat it. I tell you whether there's something suggestive of sarcoid. Suggest clinical correlation. You're the damn clinical correlation, buddy. Okay? Get correlating. Here's the other thing. Like, I actually have a job. Okay? I have to work every day. I read these films. I dictate, yeah, the number next, there's a 20 centimeter suggest clinical correlation. That's how I get paid. I don't go home until my shit's done. Y'all come into radiology and you're like, oh, I have a question about the scan. What are these white things right here? And I'm like, they're the spine. Why are you interrupting me? The dictation is online. You can just check it out, okay? Now, if you're coming down here to give me some clinical information, like, oh, by the way, this guy took a bullet in his pee-pee, and that may explain the density that you're seeing, well, that's helpful to me, because then I can dictate better. But otherwise, I don't like talking to human beings. Oh, and here's the thing. I get a result. It's like, this guy's got a rupturing McGillicuddy. Like, it's going to go plowy. And I need to tell the doctor, okay, what's going on? Well, first I call up, and the nurse is like, hold on, I'll get the doctor. And then you get a doctor, and the doctor's like, oh, I just came on service, and like, I don't know the patient, but it's my patient. And it's like, listen, guys, get your work hour shit figured out. I need to be able to tell someone that this guy's gonectogazoink is about to explode, killing everyone within a 5-meter radius. So can we get our shit together, okay? I may just be a radiologist here with the big eyes and the yacht, because I'm rich, but I didn't get rich like not giving results that are going to potentially affect someone's life. So get your shit together. Here's your shit. Get it in a room, pull it together, and then just bundle it up. Get your shit together. Like, I think that's an artery pulsing right now. I'm so upset. Anyways, I want to get back to reading this full body CT scan, rule out gout. I'll see you guys later on the flip side. Peace! Yeah, dictating CT scan, full body, rule out gout, paragraph next. The patient is in the anal prone position. Bob's tattoos are clearly visible on the peripheral scan. Number next.